In this video, I'm going to do a quick review of my Mamod Sl1 engine that I bought off of eBay. But first, let's start at the beginning.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Alright, let's get this all onto a tray. Nice.
Alright, when it shipped, he put some tape on the steam dome so it wouldn't fall off, as it's just held on there with gravity. Everything looks to be in good condition. Just a little bit of burnishing on it. Just needs to be cleaned up a little bit. Here's the pressure relief valve, safety valve. I open it up, check out the spring, see if it's still working. Everything seems alright. Gasket's still in good condition. Take that valve off before I drop it somewhere. Try to take off this back cover. My first time doing it. Struggle for a bit, but it comes off very easily. And let's take a look at the burner. It's definitely been fired before, not a surprise at all, but it's in really good condition. The handle where you grab it by your thumb and forefinger are a little melted, but that's fine. The sight glass does look a little cloudy, but when I put water in it later, it's clear as day where the water is, so that's perfectly fine. Whistles, got plenty of spring in it, it's working fine. The wheels move remarkably well. I could still hear the oil in it making noise, so it's well lubricated. It wasn't abused as far as I can tell. And let's check out the reverser. It moves really smoothly. I'm surprised by that. My other Mamod products, mainly the Roadster, it's really difficult to move that, and this moves very smoothly. It must have new rings in it, been oiled well. It's working great. This gondola car is in good shape. It's honestly the worst of them all, and the only reason why is because it's missing that buffer in the front. Otherwise, it's fine. No scratches. It rolls great. Everything is fine on it. I'm very happy with it. Alright, on to the flat car with 3 foam logs on it. You can see the previous owner put some chain on it, which looks alright. It's about to scale for a logging chain. I really don't like the foam logs though. I'm going to have to swap that out. But again, it rolls well. It's very nice. Right, and this is an actual lumber car, held down with the springs as it was from the factory. Again, the logs are made out of foam. I'm going to replace those afterwards. Okay, here I'm just oiling all of the moving parts with liquid bearings. Then I'm adding some already boiled distilled water. A little bit of steam oil directly into the boiler as there is no inline lubricator. And I'm cutting up some fuel tablets, putting it in the burner, lighting it, getting it up to pressure. It doesn't take long with the already boiled water, probably 1.5 to 2 minutes. And she is ready to take off. And I'll let you listen to everything from here on out now.
She's toasty up there.
Here I'm messing around with the reverser valve for the first time. It's very hot because it is next to the flames. It does have steam going through it. If you touch it for too long, you will burn yourself. So a lot of times I see people wearing gloves, thin cotton gloves. It does move very smoothly. It's hard to do fine adjustments. It's really going to take some practice. He's running out of steam now, so I'm going to check on the burner tray, see how those tablets are doing. They're still burning, but not very much. It's not going to create enough steam to keep going. Alright, let's see how she does on the actual track out in my Garden Planner Railway. She struggles to get going at first. The cylinders are still a bit cold, but she'll go in a second. She gets stuck in the corner, so I think I need a larger diameter radius.
Fell off already.
And then hits a pile of rocks, which I had in the corner. I've since cleaned those up. But I didn't learn from that mistake, and I'm about to do it all over again.
Immediately derails.
I wanted to try putting the track on my level deck, see if it got any better. It did not. It immediately derails in the corner. I'm going to try it without the cars on. You'll see it doesn't work. It's even more spectacular this time around.
Damn it. Alright.
Oh hey, let's re-rail it. Try it again, this time in reverse. It might work better.
Reverse?
Nope.
Okay, so the first run on the O-gauge track did not turn out well, even when I placed it directly on the somewhat level decking boards on my front porch. I do have some scratches. I think that's mostly just some of the decking paint, which will probably come right out. I have the same on this side in a few spaces. But I do plan on taking these side pieces off and putting a balloon smokestack, replacing this one and having a balloon smokestack somewhat like that. I could solder these together and have that fit on there until I can 3D model and cast one properly out of brass, along with a pilot on the front, which a lot of people know as a cow catcher. I'd like to also make the cab out of wood so that everything will look like an American logging train, as it will be hauling logs. And there's the homemade tender I made for it. Still a work in progress.
And for the final shot, I just wanted to show the steam backlit so you can really see it coming out of the chimney. Thanks for watching. I hope to give you another update when I get better track.